Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
My bad, I completely forgot.
That's okay.
I started playing NBA 2K and I forgot.
Well, to be fair, for the entire week I did forget to talk about very much stuff going on. Yeah. So no worries. We had a lot of messages. We had a lot of talk before the first 3 streams, and this one we kind of just everything started this Friday, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, I got on YouTube on my Xbox and I was like, I see the stream, I'm like, oh no, I forgot.
Yeah. All right, let's play the intro because we have a special Earthbowl edition intro for this stream, and let's get into it.
We still doing the cameo?
No, they were unable to get it in time.
Ah, that's so unfortunate.
Well, we got everything else set up and ready.
That was good. That cameo would have been cool though.
Yeah, maybe next Earthbowl. Or
wasn't it from a Bucks player?
It was from a Bucks player, yeah, Jamel Dean. But his schedule just didn't work out. Maybe next time, though.
Yeah. Try to get more in advance next time.
Yeah, maybe next time we can get a few players. Anyway, let's get this started. And here we go. Here's the Earthbowl special intro I made just for this.
No.
Took my chances, went the distance, will to survive. So many times you trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip. Keep them alive. And he's watching us all with the eye.
Wow.
All
What
right,
can I
and
say?
without
It's that time of year again.
yep, and without further ado, let's get into this Earthbowl.
Whoop whoop.
This is going to be a powerful game today. All of it, with both teams loaded with talented players.
Great players on Lisbon and New Jerusalem.
Let's get into those expert picks real quick. Would you like to read them out?
You can do it.
All right. Danny says that Modesto Rocha leads the defensive effort in a win for Lisbon today, 44-7. Joe says New Jerusalem's offense is going to be too much for Lisbon to handle today, 35-26. Dave says New Jerusalem is simply a much better team. They'll be the victor today, 34-25. And James says New Jerusalem really drops the ball today and takes a loss against a team they should beat, 36-20. The verdict, New Jerusalem has an 86% chance of winning based on 1,000 simulations.
I think Danny drank some alcohol before he said that.
Yeah,
I don't know what
probably.
he's on about.
But both teams have a lot of talent, so it's anyone's games today. But New Jerusalem does have the home field advantage as this is being played in the home stadium.
That's true. I think I got my money on New Jerusalem, me personally.
As a New Jerusalem fan, I'd have to agree with you. Just going to get the thing real quick so I can just going to set up the game real quick. So the stadium, what stadium do you think is best represents Montana?
Whichever one's closest.
I think
Probably Denver.
Well, that's the thing. We used Denver last time. Plus, I think they might have a Denver landmark in the background. And the stadium dome specifically, it is a dome stadium. I think we'll use the Dallas Stadium because that one looks like a dome. Looks pretty well done. All right, and today the weather is pretty much exactly as it says already. All right. So Lisbon at New Jerusalem. The Earthbowl is here. Let's play it, shall we?
Oh man, can't believe it's already coming back again.
Let's get into this Earthbowl. A big, exciting game.
I have to agree with you. It only comes once a year and it has two best teams in the whole world.
Yeah. And it's actually like the real two best teams in the whole world. Like instead of the World Series, this is like actually like all the continents
Yup. See, this is kind of off topic, but the NBA champions declare themselves world champs when they don't go against other teams from the Euro League, the Australian League, etc.
That's true. And
actually, NBA champs have lost to Euro League teams right after the NBA championship.
So maybe not world champions there, but here, definitely.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
And if you'll notice, both of these teams are wearing specially designed Earthbowl jerseys. They have not worn these ever in their histories of being teams. This is the first time we're seeing these jerseys.
Those are some pretty nice jerseys.
Mosley takes it for no gain. And this is going to be quite the game. We also have a special appearance from DJ Novel John as the halftime show. That's going to be quite the experience.
That's going to be exciting. One of the best musicians on the FWD server, in my opinion.
Considering that there's like one.
Yup.
Let's see what New Jerusalem has a 3rd and 1 here. Let's see if they can. Oh, there's a flag on New Jerusalem. That's not going to be good for them.
Absolutely not.
Also, the expert has been making picks for these last Johnson Joyce. He has picked Lisbon to win this game. So, really is a mixed game here.
It is. I'll still have my money on New Jerusalem, though. Home field advantage, and I believe they have more quality players.
Definitely. And their legacy is a lot bigger than Lisbon's. Lisbon is trying to prove themselves here, whereas New Jerusalem, despite losing a good amount of players, still has a good amount of players from their Earthbowl winning teams who won 3 Earthbowls in the past 10 or so years.
Who knows? Maybe Lisbon can pull an upset here.
We will see. So far,
Lisbon is a pretty unknown team.
That is true. They did finish last in their division last year, but they finished first this year. That was quite the shock. As you can see, it's a back and forth here. New Jerusalem makes some big gains, but then Lisbon's defense is knocking them back pretty far.
How do you think this transformation with Lisbon happened?
I don't know exactly.
Because I don't think their roster is much different from last year.
No, maybe it's a bunch of the players themselves have like gotten better over the years.
Really insane transformation from them.
That's happened before. I feel like the Miami Dolphins, they went from not even making the playoffs to going pretty far in the playoffs, I think, once.
True.
So we'll see if Lisbon turns out to do better than anyone expected them to do, or if New Jerusalem will reign supreme.
I mean, Lisbon's already done way better than anybody thought. 43-yard field goal. Oh my lord, what a field goal!
But that means Lisbon has forced a field goal, which could be a telling sign of this game. Only time will tell. New Jerusalem has a better rounded out roster, I think, but Lisbon has maybe the bigger stars on their team. So you can point out more like specific stars on Lisbon, but New Jerusalem just has a better caliber of football player. Even their backups are higher quality than some of Lisbon's starters.
Imagine telling somebody a couple of years ago Lisbon would be in the Earthbowl. They'd call you insane.
Especially since I can't remember when, but at some point Lisbon wasn't even a team for a while.
Yeah.
This truly is a comeback story for this city, losing their original WFL team only to gain it back years later and make a big comeback.
Everybody in Portugal is happy for them.
Definitely. One only wonders now if Palermo will ever get a team back, since they lost their own team.
They did. The team underperformed many times, though, so I don't know.
Well, I do have news from the higher-ups of the WFL that there is a possible expansion coming next season. We might have some new teams, including we're still looking for the next Earthbowl location. We have the next 2 years of Earthbowl locations planned out, but we still need to find out who's going to play in 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Where are they going to
Maybe the United States can get another expansion team. The new country, United States, recently founded a couple months ago.
Maybe. We'll see what happens there. But for right now, let's see if anything. I think Lisbon had to punt away the ball. That's not a good sign for them.
It's not.
These are closely matched teams. It's possible we might have a bit of a defensive game here, including one of the biggest stars on Jesus Land, Pierce Murgatroyd. He mostly takes it for a nice 10 yards.
Wow.
We have an injury. Newman,
Ooh.
a head injury, but he is expected to return.
That's good for Lisbon.
Let's see if New Jerusalem can take this down for a touchdown, or if Lisbon might maybe have a defensive turnover or something.
Hopefully Lisbon doesn't have injury problems. That would not be fun.
That first injury was for Lisbon. There was a defensive back for them.
Yeah.
So let's see how that affects them.
I remember when the 49ers had really bad injury problems this last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Horrible injury problems with them.
Horrible injury problems. First and 10 on the 37 of Lisbon. New Jerusalem takes the ball, sets back, throws.
They're going. 1 yard. Goes out.
They are slowly making their way up the field. Lisbon may not have better ratings, but they are certainly not about to let New Jerusalem just walk through this game.
Hopefully not.
Lisbon is definitely putting up a fight here. Mosley takes it for a nice first down, and maybe more.
Oh my lord, 16 yards? Wow,
a nice 16 yards for Franklin Mosley. They swap him out for, I didn't read the name fast enough, Jonathan Hopkins. So let's see if Hopkins can do any better in the short time Mosley will be gone. Well, there's a flag on New Jerusalem. The O-line again.
Ooh.
That has killed a few teams in the past. That has definitely hurt the teams.
We've seen it in a couple of Earthbowls.
Even in some recent games, there's been some penalties that have knocked teams back quite a bit.
It has.
Let's see.
Fouls have been becoming an increasing problem in this league.
What? Oh, that was minus a yard there.
It's at the third. Can New Jerusalem make a push, or can Lisbon keep their line strong? Let's see.
Let's see. Mosley takes it for a good amount of yards.
Oh, 11 yards. The quarterback ran 11 yards. That's absolutely nuts from the quarterback, but it worked.
That's enough for a first and goal. So we'll have first and goal 9 on the 9-yard line. Let's see if they can take this in. Back. And he gets sacked.
Ooh.
Barrows takes that sack, but Mosley's just been put back in the game. Let's see if Mosley can possibly make up some ground there.
Hopefully.
The ball does not get...
Doesn't catch it. Pretty unfortunate. But it wasn't a very good run, was it?
Not very. Let's see, third and goal on the 18. New Jerusalem has lost some yards. Let's see if they can get a touchdown here or not. Chances are looking slim. Stiller.
Touchdown for the New Jerusalem Bears.
Jason Headley takes that one into the end zone for a touchdown. What a catch.
Wow.
That'll put New
catch there.
Let's see.
New Jerusalem has a pretty nice lead.
It's a pretty nice lead, especially in the first quarter. We are almost at the end of the first quarter.
I think Lisbon needs a hero.
At the end of the first quarter, we'll take a quick look at some stats and maybe take an ad break, and then we'll get back to the game. And then at halftime, we'll have a big show by DJ Novel John. But for now, let's see if Lisbon can make any progress in 2 minutes. Oh, he was taken down.
Oh, it goes back 9 yards.
Hernandez sacks next. Oh, what was his name? I'm forgetting all of a sudden, but Galuzzo. Yeah. Oh, that's
Is that another sack? This is starting to remind me of the Star Bowl.
Louis Jones, that is definitely a big name in the defensive world.
Oh, yeah.
97, he has had a long career and a good one at that. Let's see if Lisbon can recover from those sacks. Oh.
Ooh, so close.
Doesn't look like
I thought that was a catch for a second.
It's 4th and 25. I think at this point, it's pretty safe to say they're going to punt it. They punt it to New Jerusalem, which means New Jerusalem's going to get a bit of a chance here to see if they can score again and increase their lead.
Running.
Mosley takes it for a few yards there. See, they're lining up. Dave Anderson, tight end, another big name in the football world. Mosley is.
Oh,
7 yards.
he runs through multiple people. Wow.
Oh, and Werner, I think it's Werner Newman, the DB number 10 for Lisbon, just returned to the game. That's good for Lisbon.
It is. So Lisbon's defense hasn't been good.
Stiller takes it. He runs to the first down.
He's running with it. Oh, my God. He's running with it.
He gets
27 yards. What a run. Oh,
big
my
run.
Lord.
Stiller there. And that is
nearly a touchdown. Wow.
We're going to have a quick
insane run from him.
We're going to have a quick ad break, and then we'll come back and look at some stats and then continue the game.
Napoleon arrives with a hot dog and says, I don't care about losing your size.
Grimace tells Ecuador he needs to loosen up and gives him a shoulder massage.
Walter White arrives wearing a banana yellow dress.
W. Walter White. Just imagine Walter White.
All right, we're back from ad break. Let's take a look at some stats. How about we?
I think we need some new ads.
Yeah. Hopefully next season we'll get some new ads for ad breaks. Let's see. So Sean Stiller for the Brown Bears, 7 out of 8 completions, 77 yards, and a touchdown, plus that big run he had a second ago.
He's been an absolute star in this game.
And to remind you, the Brown Bears get to keep the ball after that, so they are right at the end zone about to score again.
I don't know what Lisbon's quarterback has been doing this game.
He's usually such a good player, but New Jerusalem's defense is holding him down.
I think they're crumbling under the pressure.
Definitely. 0 out of 2 completions, 0 touchdowns, 0 yards, 0 interceptions. He has had nothing happen on the passing front today. Let's take a look at some other players. Wait, hold on. Say team leaders. Team stats. Let's look at those. Total plays. New Jerusalem has had 23. Lisbon has had 6. 12 of New Jerusalem's plays were rush plays. 2 of Lisbon's were rush plays. There was 11 pass plays for New Jerusalem and 4 pass plays for Lisbon. Lisbon has a total of negative 15 yards, and New Jerusalem has a total of 146 yards. There's 0 rush yards for Lisbon, 79 rush yards for New Jerusalem, negative 15 pass yards, 67 pass yards for New Jerusalem, 1 sack for Lisbon and 2 sacks for New Jerusalem, and 0 turnovers so far.
I think it's safe to say New Jerusalem has absolutely dominated this game so far.
Definitely. This is Johnson Doe's predictions. He said that New Jerusalem would dominate the first part and that Lisbon would make a comeback in the end. So let's see if that prediction comes true.
Perhaps.
But for now, let's get back to the game.
We already know that the first prediction won't come true. I don't know what Danny was on.
I don't know what Danny was on either. Can we get back to the game?
Yep, let's get back to it.
Let's get back to this game. New Jerusalem right there on the 9-yard line, first and goal. But I should remind you, last time they were there, they almost did not make it to a touchdown.
Maybe they won't this time.
Mosley tackled for negative 2 yards. He barrels. Lisbon's red zone defense definitely seems to be better than their normal defense. See, Mosley takes it, but there's a flag on the
flag.
And it's on Lisbon, so New Jerusalem is going to get to keep that, but they're going to accept that flag.
Not good for Lisbon.
Let's see, Franklin Mosley. They have 4 receivers in right now. See what they're going to try to do with that. Stiller steps back, throws it.
Oh, and nope.
It's knocked down. It's 3rd and goal on the 7.
Doesn't do anything.
Let's see if New Jerusalem can get a touchdown or if Lisbon might get a turnover, maybe.
Perhaps. I don't know. Looks like New Jerusalem's going to get a touchdown unless they completely crumble. And there's a touchdown!
Franklin Mosley. What a good running back he's been. He took over as the starting running back after Chad Clayton, who's arguably the best running back in WFL history. So sitting behind him all those years might have just been the fact that Chad was so good. Mosley himself
is a star, but Chad, one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah. It's the same case. John McCormick was the starting quarterback, and Stiller took over for him after he retired. So we've definitely had a lot of retirements for New Jerusalem, but they still have a bunch of good players after that. That's New Jerusalem's strength. They have good players sitting behind their good players.
I'm surprised these great players are okay with sitting on the bench. Most of the time, they aren't okay with that.
We have an injury. Soares, the running back for Lisbon, has a knee injury. Your return. We hate to see it.
That is not good for Lisbon. They've had a couple of injury problems already. I was talking about that in the first quarter. Hopefully they don't have any more. Otherwise, this might be over for Lisbon.
Yeah. Luckily, their running back was not their biggest strength. It might have actually been one of their biggest weaknesses. That's another penalty on the D line for New Jerusalem.
Ooh.
That's not a good sign.
It's not.
This is New Jerusalem is a team of a bunch of young players trying to prove that they can live up to the legacy of the retired legends. And Lisbon is a team of young players trying to prove that they actually have a good team there. So
yeah. They're trying to prove this season it wasn't just luck.
Yeah.
Nothing can actually be power.
If you look in the crowd, you might even be able to see McCormick and Clayton sitting up there somewhere.
Or somewhere. Probably near the bottom. Because money.
Yeah. Mosley takes it for a nice gain of 7 yards. This has been a good game so far for New Jerusalem, not so much for Lisbon.
Can't disagree with you there.
It's caught. Anderson takes that.
15 yards.
One of the biggest legends in WFL history, Dave Anderson, He's been playing since the start of this team, and he's been a cornerstone of the offense. Still, those are mostly for a nice 9-yard gain.
After this game, he could be retired. We don't know yet.
That's true. A lot of these New Jerusalem players that are still around are at the oldest parts of their career. So there's a possibility this might be their last chance to win another Earthbowl. Highland takes it.
Oh! I thought that was a
31 yards.
touchdown. 31 yards. What is that? Like the 2-yard line?
2-yard line. Big reception there for Daniel Highland.
Wow.
Oh, Mosley can't.
And, ooh, it's minus 3 yards.
So Lisbon's strength is 100% their run defense so far. Their run defense has been the best part of this team this game. And if they take it into a touchdown.
And another touchdown for New Jerusalem.
Ooh, but another injury. Number 37, Vieira, the linebacker for Lisbon, another player goes down. They hate to see it, and he is not expected to play either.
It's not looking good for Lisbon right now.
So far, this has definitely not been Lisbon's game.
For sure.
New Jerusalem with a 24-point lead.
And it's not even halftime yet.
Not even halftime. Lisbon has scored nothing so far. But there is still player fatigue to rule in. It is possible maybe these good players can get tired, and maybe Lisbon will have a chance to score some points there.
True, because they do. Because New Jerusalem does have a lot of old players.
That's true as well. They can't play for as long as these younger guys on Lisbon.
But at the same time, New Jerusalem also has a couple of young stars, so maybe they can hold up.
Yeah. New Jerusalem is mostly young players, but a lot of their starters are some older players. It's weird. Oh, that was a nice catch for Lisbon. 36 yards.
Maybe that can push Lisbon forward to make a comeback.
Maybe. Let's see. Lisbon takes step back, throws, caught for 11 yards.
And it's 11 yards. Couple of big catches here.
That is definitely Lisbon's strength, is their run defense and their passing offense. Let's see if they can work to those strengths. So.
Seems like the coach might have made a difference in the dressing room.
Definitely. Let's see. Florencio takes it for 4 yards.
Because after that first quarter, coach definitely had some words to say.
Definitely. And I bet at halftime he'll have some more words to say looking at the score.
Yeah. So Lisbon needs to get their act together.
Degluzio steps back, throws.
And,
it's not down.
No good.
Returning for injury, the little linebacker Vieira, he did return despite not expecting to. That's a good sign for Lisbon. Degluzio steps back, throws.
And
Lindsay takes it
17 yards. Wow. Lisbon with a couple of big catches here.
Yeah. Let's see. Degluzio steps back.
And it's a flag.
But it's on.
But it is a flag.
Was the flag. Brendan Fisher, one of the younger guys. Well, not too young, but still. Definitely not one of the team guys from the start of the team. Let's see. That helped Lisbon get closer. They're only on the 4-yard line now. Oh, but there's another sack.
And it's another sack. Yikes. I thought Lisbon was starting to get their act together. Looks like not.
Looks like not. Second and goal. 12 on the 12-yard line. Walton Wolf, another legend of New Jerusalem. Degluzio takes a step back, and he is 11 yards. Nick
Yikes.
Stacy.
Nick
Another
Stacy was a
legend.
good game.
Dang. This has not been good for Lisbon. And another
Absolutely
-2
not.
yards.
This has been a sad, sad game for Lisbon.
Brendan Fisher with that one. He redeemed himself for that penalty there, it looks like.
Did.
And they're going to kick a field goal.
And
They're going to get it.
42-yard field goal. Yeah, and a couple of big field goals this game.
That is the first points on the board for Lisbon.
And we got to remember, New Jerusalem's huge lead that started with a field goal.
That is true. Let's see if Lisbon can copy. Mosley takes it for a few yards. Let's see, 1st and 10 on the 22. They have Mosley. They have 2 running backs in this time. 3 receivers. Let's see. Still on our throws. It's caught by Highland.
Ooh, 24 yards. What a big catch. Big catch,
That is
big
a good
catch.
thing. That's a good thing for New Jerusalem right there.
It is. No gain.
No gain on that one. Rocha. Tackle for loss. Well, barely. This has not been Lisbon's game, and this has definitely been New Jerusalem's game.
Yup. Sure, Noah.
It is probably a definite advantage.
14 yards. Big
John
catch
Stiller.
from Stiller.
This is I think the home field advantage, as well as having all their fans here for the Earthbowl, is definitely making a difference for New Jerusalem.
Yeah.
-2
It's not
yards.
very fair to Lisbon for them to be able to, for New Jerusalem to be able to have their home advantage.
Joshua Hoover down with a leg injury. One of the running backs for New Jerusalem. A few injuries
Lots of
this game.
injuries
It's a
this game.
2-minute warning. Let's see, there was a penalty on Lisbon there that last play.
Yup.
There's been a moderate amount of penalties and a good amount of injuries. And by good, I don't mean pleasant. That was batted down.
Thought there might be something happening there. Guess not.
2nd and 10 on the 28. New Jerusalem is still in a great field position for a touchdown. It's caught. Headley,
22 yards. What a catch. Oh my God.
Jason Headley.
What a game we're seeing for New Jerusalem. Oh my Lord.
Oh. 1st and goal on the 6. It's caught. Touchdown, Cameron Kennard.
New Jerusalem fans might as well begin celebrating now.
Yeah, with this lead, it's a kick, and it's good.
And it's good.
34 points between the two teams, with New Jerusalem having scored 31 of those points.
I think Danny is crying right now with that absolute horrendous take. It's gone the complete other way.
Well, maybe we'll see if Danny even returns next season.
I remember he also had an outrageous take in the Star Bowl.
Yeah. Danny is really the risky predictor.
He is.
Oh, batted down. Lisbon has, I
trying
think,
to make a big catch happen.
Lisbon has about a minute
trying
here.
to get their first touchdown.
They have 4 seconds of possession so far. Delusion steps back, throws. It's actually caught.
27 yards. What a catch! What a catch!
Arvin Davis, a big star, for Lisbon.
Maybe Lisbon can score a touchdown before halftime. Well, they're gonna have to make a couple of big catches for that to happen.
Oh, there's
And
a
it's a
flag.
flag.
Let's see, and they're going to accept that flag. That is not a good sign.
Ooh.
If it was just Jerusalem committing penalties, that might have given Lisbon a chance, but Lisbon themselves has been committing penalties.
Yeah, not good for a team that's way down.
Not good. 57 seconds. Let's see if they can make something happen. It's caught! Stearns!
Oh!
23 yards and a timeout by Lisbon.
Whoa!
They are getting
Lisbon
closer.
trying to make something happen in the dying seconds of this half.
Maybe they can start a little bit of a comeback, maybe. Only time will tell. Deluzio caught. Frisco, but only 3 yards.
How many yards?
But he got out of bounds. And Joshua Hoover is returning from injury, the running back for New Jerusalem. I think half of the injured players have actually returned this game, so that's good. Let's see. Throws! It's caught!
Oh, it's a touchdown for Lisbon!
Lisbon, Harvey McGee.
Wow.
30. That is a nice touchdown for Lisbon. Maybe they can come back into this.
Woo. A couple of good catches, and they may be right back into this.
Maybe, and New Jerusalem has a little bit of a chance to up the score, but not much of a chance before they're going to have to give it back to Lisbon. Or, I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Who got the ball first?
I don't remember.
I think it was New Jerusalem got the ball first, so Lisbon is going to have to. Oh, Ramos, a knee injury. Linebacker for Lisbon, not expected to return.
Ooh. Lots of injuries this game.
Injuries. Too many injuries in just the first half of the Earthbowl. Stiller throws
Not
it.
good
It's
for
caught.
Lisbon.
Kevin, he's wide
And,
open.
oh my God! What a run! What a run! Is he going to make it this touchdown? Oh, and there's a flag. Oh! Oh my God!
Darius Malone just gave that one up.
Oh!
That would have been big for New Jerusalem to score another touchdown, and they just lost that chance.
That was almost an insane touchdown.
Another one, Headley.
Oh my God! 34 yards!
And a timeout for New Jerusalem.
Wonder play from them. Wow!
This is not the disappointing game.
This is much.
What? Another big game.
And 24 yards. Wow!
John going off so far.
So many big catches this half.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Caught.
And 27 yards. What is that? The 1 yard line? Oh my Lord.
It's
Kennard with
inches.
another huge catch. Oh my Lord.
It's inches. Are they going to kick this? They're going to kick it in.
I think the only reason they're kicking it is because they feel bad for Lisbon.
Yeah. There is now
my
43
gosh.
points between two teams. This has been quite the exciting end to the second quarter. Lisbon even has 7 seconds. They can't do much with that, but maybe they have a chance. Maybe a Hail Mary before halftime.
Take a miracle.
But not to worry for Lisbon. I think they do get the ball back after halftime. Also, coming up at halftime, our special DJ Novel John halftime show, where he will appear live.
And
14-yard gain, and he's out of bounds. That was
Quite a
good for
catch.
Lisbon. Harvey McGee, one of the best receivers, just walked through a box. Let's see if they can make a last-second Hail Mary. Deluzio throws. It's caught.
Oh my God!
This guy's like 34
34
yards.
yards and it was nearly a That could have been a touchdown. But nope.
What, 3?
And now we are at the halftime show. So get ready for that, folks.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna a quick ad break, and then we'll be right back with the halftime show.
Napoleon arrives with a hot dog and says, I don't care about wiener size.
Grimace tells Ecuador he needs to loosen up and gives him a shoulder massage.
Walter White arrives wearing a banana yellow dress.
W. Walter White. Just imagine that. Just imagine Walter White.
Welcome back, everyone. We are now here in the studio. We're getting ready for the halftime show.
Oh man, am I excited, Noah.
I think DJ and Albert John will be on in just a second. In the meantime, let's talk about the game so far. What a game so far.
Crazy end to the second half. I mean second quarter. Shit.
Yeah. Second quarter, second half. Second quarter. Wait. That's confusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what an end to that.
Wow, man.
2 touchdowns. Or I think it was a field goal and then a touchdown before that by Lisbon.
And then a near touchdown from Lisbon again.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Noah, but I think Lisbon might be able to make a comeback here.
That is definitely a possibility. With all the people picking them, it's not out of the cards.
With the way they've been playing in the second quarter, it could happen.
Definitely.
Or New Jerusalem can pull ahead.
So let's talk about some of the players of this game. Sean Stiller, the quarterback for New Jerusalem.
Absolutely wonders from him this game.
He started out as a backup QB, and nobody thought he could be that good of a QB. He was just, John McCormick's backup. But then McCormick retired, and he had to step up and become the main quarterback for New Jerusalem, and he has shown himself this game.
There was a couple rumors about New Jerusalem getting a new quarterback when McCormick retired. Oh man, are they glad that they stuck with their backup.
Definitely. Nobody saw that coming. He has been good for the last few years, but just recently he has really proven that.
Indeed.
He also took them to last year's Earthbowl as well. They lost to St. Catherine, but they still went, which is still a big achievement for a backup quarterback. And then let's see who else. The receivers. Let's see. The main ones were Jason Hedley. Jason Hedley, I think, is the biggest one so far. What a show for him!
Masterclass, to put it lightly.
And then that defense as well from New Jerusalem.
Beautiful defense.
Just something to admire from them.
Couldn't ask for more from them.
Team. Definitely. Yeah, they're still setting up the halftime show, so we'll talk a little bit more about the game. Let's talk about Lisbon's players. Geronzio Galuzio, what do you think is wrong with him so far?
I'm not quite sure, Noah. Any ideas?
No ideas specifically at the moment. Maybe this defense is a lockdown defense. Maybe he hasn't played against that good of a defense so far. Sarajevo was a good team, but did not have that great of a defense. So maybe he's just used. Maybe he's just having the best defense on the field.
I mean, New Jerusalem is no joke.
No joke whatsoever.
They'd like to continue their dynasty by winning this Earthbowl.
Yeah, this has definitely been a great game. Lisbon is showing signs of comeback. So maybe Galuzio just had some stage fright because he hasn't been on the Earthbowl before. Maybe he's just had some stage fright and he's working his way into the game now.
Have any of these Lisbon players been to the Earthbowl before? I don't believe so.
I don't think so. So maybe it's just that the entire team got a little bit of like stage fright at first, and now they're starting to work into their normal routine. Whereas New Jerusalem, they went like last year, so they're used to it at this point.
New Jerusalem have been to many Super Bowls Earth Bowls the past couple of years.
Yeah, it is certainly not hard to see why they would be in the Earth Bowl, but Lisbon, again, scored last in their division last year.
Nobody expected this.
So maybe it's just a little bit of adjustment for Lisbon is what's going on. All right, I think the halftime show is ready. So without further ado, I'm gonna head out for a second. DJ and Alvo John will start the halftime show. Actually, I think
Can't wait for that.
We're going to head out during the halftime show. We'll be right back with DJ and Alvo John and his halftime show.
Hello, everyone. It's me, DJ Novel John, here for the halftime show. How are you doing, New Jerusalem City? Let's get this halftime show started. was Zen Electronica. Now welcome KB Smarky as we perform Swagger on repeat.
To ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real fast. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride, I pull up on the scene, real scene. Pull out real fast. It's time to ride. Hit the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride. Hit the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride. Hit the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride. Hit the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. It's time to ride, in the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride, in the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride, in the squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. It's time to ride. Pick a squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. It's time to ride. Pick a squad, I'm chasing the bag, I'm pumping the gun. This for the homies, but that on my life. Jump, catch the sky. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. Yeah. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air. If you feeling real good, put your hands in the air.
Alright, now it's time for my friend Zoro Tolo to come out and sing Emptiness Business with me.
Loneliness eats your soul. Loneliness eats so long. Loneliness, it lingers slow. Loneliness, it lingers so long. Loneliness, it lingers slow.
Alright, now it's time for Cosmic Celebration! Alright, and now it's time for the final song, the Earthbowl exclusive Game Day Anthem! Alright, thank you, Jerusalem, for having me. Thank you for having me for this halftime show. It's been a blast. See you all later. Bye.
And we're back. You there, Presley?
What's up?
And we're back. What? How good was that halftime show?
Amazing halftime show. What about you, Noah?
I think it was pretty fun to listen to.
Agreed.
All right, so should we get back into this game?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to get us back into the game real quick. We'll be right back with everyone. And we're back. So to remind everyone, the score is 34 New Jerusalem and 10 Lisbon. We still have an entire half of the game to go. Let's see how it goes. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
Let's see. So New Jerusalem is kicking off to Lisbon, which is good for Lisbon. They're going to need the extra time to get some points.
They will.
I feel like that went in for like a field goal almost.
Kind of looks like it.
I don't understand why that isn't counted as a field goal. That really should be. If you can kick it from all the way over there into the end, into there, seems like it to me. But Galuzzo, Rose, Stearns
And
means 11 yards. That's pretty good.
It is.
The crowd is still ecstatic from that DJ Knowles on halftime show.
The whole game has been absolutely. Oh! Oh my God!
What the heck? How long was that?
Oh my God!
Whoa!
How many yards was that?
That was so many yards. That was two plays.
Holy shit!
That was 2 plays.
That was like 70 yards!
Lisbon has a big chance to come back from this.
What a catch! Oh my lord!
That was amazing. Mosley. Oh,
We're seeing an absolutely beautiful game unfold.
wow. Oh, and by the way, if anyone's in the Discord, we have a live vote going up now for who you think should be Earthbowl MVP. So the game MVPs at the end of this will not be counted.
Absolutely mind blown. Holy moly. A yard. Nice. Wow, that catch from Lisbon. What a great way to begin the half.
So right now we are putting up a vote for who everyone thinks should be this Earthbowl MVP. That will be going on until the end of the game, and at the end of the game, we will see who is chosen as the Earthbowl MVP this year.
No gain.
No goal. Who do you think is some good options for Earthbowl MVP so far, Presley?
Let's see, number one, both the quarterbacks for each team. Absolute great games from both of them. And for the other ones, I'm not really sure.
I'm putting the receivers for both teams, the top receivers for both teams, I think should be in there.
Yeah.
And maybe some top defensive players. Barrows
32 yards, wow.
Barrows has had a couple of good plays. Let's see, who else? Someone else as well had a few good plays for Lisbon. Excuse me. See, Mosley takes it all the way.
And he takes it and it's a touchdown!
I think Mosley's going on.
Oh my God, what a game we're having.
Whoa.
Oh my
This has been an
lordy
amazing
lord.
game.
Wow. Lisbon needs to get their stuff together. I mean, they're doing pretty good. Much better than the Star Bowl. Star Bowl was an absolute shit show.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But this,
At least it was a fun
this is
show.
a game here.
This is definitely one of the best I've ever seen so far.
Wow. And, oh my God! No, he didn't get it. I thought he got it for a second. Looks like it from up here.
I think it was Primo Barros and Manuel Sosa. Them and the quarterback plus the top 2 receivers for Lisbon are going on to vote for Lisbon's son. Just a crazy game all around.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Caught! 30 yards!
And
It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh my god. So many insane catches. I hope there's people watching this right now. This is insane.
You are missing out if you're not on this stream right now. Because this is a thrill to watch.
Absolute thriller. I'm just mind blown by how many insane catches there have been in this game. And oh my god, he's running for it! He's running for it!
What happened there? Turnover, Fisher, he caught an interception there.
Oh my god, and that would nearly turn into a touchdown. That would have been it. I think this might be the end for Lisbon if this turns out to be a touchdown.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yup, New Jerusalem. Y'all might as well start celebrating now. I think it's over. 30 points. I don't think I've ever seen anybody come back from 30 points. Unless Lisbon can pull off a miracle, it's not happening. Oh my gosh. Lisbon have had a couple of impressive catches, but there's been an absolute smackdown from Jerusalem.
Alright, so we have 12 players in contention for MVP right now. And the vote is now going up on the server.
Mind blown. A turnover from Lisbon's quarterback. Not a good sign. You don't want to be doing that when you need to make a comeback.
Definitely.
Because they're digging themselves even deeper into the hole.
This has just been an amazing game all around.
Yeah. Not a very close game, though.
Not a very close game, but
a good game,
one.
Nevertheless. And oh, how many yards was that? 32 yards? Wow.
32 yards for who? Lisbon? Wow.
Yup. And oh, minus 4 yards. Can't be giving stuff up like that when you're this far down in the game. We thought maybe we'd see an underdog story here tonight, but it's not looking likely.
All right, and the vote is up. So if anyone is watching in the server right now, go ahead and vote for who you think should be the MVP. Because there's 12 options right now, and someone's got to win it.
And catches it.
Mosley catches it. Tosses a man.
Ooh. Jerusalem has the ball.
What a game!
I think it's over for Lisbon.
We've got 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and then 15 in the fourth. I don't know if that's enough time to make that big of a comeback, but we'll see.
Unless Lisbon can pull off the comeback of the century, it's probably not gonna happen. Oh no, we've seen some pretty crazy comebacks before.
That's true. We've seen some pretty crazy ones in the past. So nothing is ruled out. See, first down, Sean Stiller. What happened? I looked away for a second. Dang it. See, Stiller steps back, throws, caught by
And
Highland.
he gets it. 12 yards. Nice catch from him.
This is an amazing game. I
I can't disagree with you there. Some major catches. Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, let's see what they're up to. Stiller steps back, throws, caught by Kennedy.
And he
Yards,
gets
it's
it.
first down. Just astonishing.
I wonder if Siegel's gonna show up tonight.
Maybe. Let's see. All right, hands it off to Mosley. Mosley pushes
And
4 yards. Let's see. Stiller steps back, fake handoff. It's a sack.
oh,
It's a sack.
sack.
Cerro gets a sack. I wonder if that'll affect anything.
Lisbon needs to get possession. It's urgent for them.
And
And
it's a
it's all over for
touchdown.
Lisbon.
Highland.
I don't think there's any coming back for Lisbon now. How many touchdowns would they have to make a comeback? Let me do the math.
54, 55, 17.
How many touchdowns would they have to make? They definitely have to make quite a few.
7.5, kind of. So,
So they'd have to make
oh, sorry,
8
that's
touchdowns.
5.5. 5.5. So
Ooh.
about 6, really. 6 really is what they need.
I don't think they have enough time for 6.
I don't know if there's. Yeah, they're gonna have to work a miracle here if they're gonna make a comeback.
Yeah.
Unless New Jerusalem just like completely throws it. I don't see a way Lisbon's winning this.
I don't see New Jerusalem doing that.
No, and it's knocked down, couldn't catch it, something like that.
I know all New
gracious.
Jerusalem fans are going to be going home happy, most likely.
This would be their 4th Earthbowl win in 11 years. And a penalty on Lisbon.
Ooh, not good for them at all.
This is Earthbowl 11. That would be their 4th win in the entire league history, which is 11 years so far. This is
I'd say they're the best team in league history.
probably, considering they also had Chad Clayton, who is one of the 4 best players. The 4 best players widely agreed upon were Alton Stewart of the Wallerock Craters. They were Brody Page, St. Catherine quarterback, and we're going into, and the 3rd quarter has just ended, so we're going to put on a quick ad real quick, and then we'll look at some stats and get back into the game. Be right back with you.
Napoleon arrives with a hot dog and says, I don't care about wiener size.
Grimace tells Ecuador he needs to loosen up and gives him a shoulder massage.
Walter White arrives wearing a banana yellow dress.
W Walter White. W Walter White. Just imagine Walter White. Walter White.
And we're back.
Welcome back, Noah.
Hello. Alright, here, I'm gonna set it on team stats real quick. Are you able to, let's see, are you able to read this real quick? Because I need to go, are you able to see that right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Could you please read that out for the stream?
I got you. Alright, so we have 61 total plays from New Jerusalem, 46 for Lisbon, 27 rushing plays from New Jerusalem, 17 for Lisbon, 34 pass plays, 29 for Lisbon, 514 yards from New Jerusalem. That is way more than Lisbon. 291 yards from Lisbon, 135 yards from New Jerusalem, and minus 32 for Lisbon. Not a good look for them. 379 passing yards and 323 passing yards from Lisbon. 4 sacks from New Jerusalem and 3 from Lisbon. 1 turnover from Lisbon and none from New Jerusalem. And that's the update on the stats. No, and we'll just wait for Noah to come back and the game will start again.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I had to go do something real quick, but I'm back now. So did you get through all the stats on the screen?
Yup.
Alright, let's look at the team leaders if we can real quick. Let's see. Stiller and Galuzio doing well so far. Both of them above 300 yards, above 50% completions.
Lisbon has had really bad rushing yards. They really need to improve their rushing game.
Let's see, there's been no interceptions thrown. So Florencio, the running back, has fumbled the ball. That's what happened on that one play.
Yeah.
So Lisbon is definitely down, but are they out? Only time will tell. So far, the game itself is saying Nick Stacy and Franklin Mosley are the best players for New Jerusalem, and Harvey McGee and Primo Barrios are the best players for Lisbon. So that may factor into the MVP vote, but the ultimate deciding factor will be the vote on the server. Go now and vote. If anyone watching hasn't already, or if anyone is on the server and hasn't voted, go ahead and vote now, and we'll see who gets the MVP. With that being said, I think it's time to get back into the game. What about you?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Final quarter of the Earthbowl to have world champions. Who is it going to be? Although I think we already know. Let's just be sure. All right, so Lisbon has the ball currently, which is a big advantage at the moment. That could be good for them. If they can just keep the ball longer, they might have a chance of winning here.
Ooh, yikes. -3 is not what they need right now.
Not what they need at all. I think it was...
Lisbon needs to turn their game face on.
Yeah.
And that
I think
was a pretty nice run.
pretty nice run. I think it's the combined luck like New Jerusalem has the home field advantage. This is their first time in the Earthbowl, and they don't have a very good running game. I think all those factors right now are
And New
leading to a
Jerusalem
not
is
so
just
great game.
overall the better team and has better history.
Definitely. So there's just, it's just they have no advantage here. I don't think so.
Yeah,
don't think
Lisbon
it
doesn't have
is-
any advantage at all.
Let's see.
Except for
Moses,
their... The only advantage I can think of that Lisbon has is their passing yards. That's really it.
Yeah.
Because they do have better passing yards, I think. I don't remember.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to check at the end of the game. We'll also check with the vote at the end of the game. One.
Although I think New Jerusalem might edge them out just a bit. And New Jerusalem has possession that is absolutely a killer to Lisbon's hopes of a comeback.
I don't know if there's any chance anymore. This has been a good game for New Jerusalem fans, including myself.
It has.
I think we were both right to put money on New Jerusalem here.
Just not a good day for Lisbon fans.
And another penalty for Lisbon. That's not helping them.
Absolutely not. Oh man, oh man.
John Stiller. Let's see. Rushing.
Sad day for Lisbon.
Oh! Mosley, 13 yards.
Wow.
Could this game be any better?
After this game, I'm going to go to the next game.
Is your audio okay? It's kind of sound a little patchy at the moment. I don't know if it's just me or something.
Ooh, nice run from New Jerusalem.
I can kind of hear you, but I think something might be up with your audio. Or is it just me?
Huh? Is my audio good? Check.
1 yard. Negative yard. Donatello. Are you there, Presley?
Yeah. I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, your mic's working now. Something was, I don't know if it was my computer or what, but your audio sounded a little off. But
oh, that's weird.
it's fixed now. Let's see, Stiller steps back, throws, caught by Kennedy, 27 yards.
I nearly thought that was a touchdown.
This is just a joy to watch.
Yeah. I mean, not for Lisbon fans, but New Jerusalem fans are getting drunk as hell right now.
Touchdown! Cameron Kennard.
One.
I think it's between Kennard
This
and
is one of
Mosley,
the
personally.
biggest leads of Earthbowl history. Or is it
I think it's
the
between
biggest?
Kennard and Mosley. I don't know. Let me see.
This might be the biggest lead in Earthbowl history.
Let's see. Other Earthbowls. We showed all the other Earthbowl matchups at the beginning in the intro part. Let's see if I can find where the results are. Yes, so results. 45-27 was the first Earthbowl. 41-38 was the second. 45-21. 31-28. 26-14. 49-48. 3-2. There was an Earthbowl that ended in a score of 3-2.
Yikes, that would not have been fun to watch.
49-15, 77-70, and then 52-49. I think you're right. This might be the biggest lead that we've ever had. This is insane.
Yeah. Absolute domination from the greatest team in history.
It's ground. Robbie Ferry, though. Penalty on New Jerusalem City. That's good for Lisbon.
Ooh.
They just moved up some yards. I don't know how much it'll help
Lisbon
them
ain't
now,
gonna be able to make a comeback. That's guaranteed now. To make a comeback, they'd have to
I'm gonna check the vote
every minute, which is not happening.
Okay, so far no one has voted yet on the vote. If
There's
no
more
one
of a
votes on the
chance
vote,
that pigs will. There's more of a chance pigs start flying than Lisbon make a comeback.
yeah. Lisbon fans aren't happy to hear that, but it is the truth. Yeah, it's 55 points is the lead right now. Not a good sign for them. I don't think any other Earthbowl that went above 50 points for one team scored. Like, I don't think any other team has scored 50 points and had their opponent score under 50 points so far in the Earthbowl, so not a good look for Lisbon.
No. And Lisbon was trying to prove themselves. Not good for them. 24 yards! Wow. No chance of the comic, but good to make some impressive runs.
Yeah. Let's see. Florencio, 2 yards. Pretty good for a backup. Because if you remember, the main running back was actually went down with an injury during the game. So they don't even have it in them.
Yeah.
Oh, couldn't get it. Bruno Roundtree. Penalty on them, though. Pass interference. They're at the 1 yard line. Penalties are starting to kill them. Maybe Lisbon has a chance if they keep getting penalties like that.
Hard chance. That's
Touchdown!
They can make this closer.
Florencio with a touchdown here. It's going to be 62-23. Let's see if they can make 24. And they do.
More of a chance I wake up tomorrow a millionaire than Lisbon making a comeback.
Yeah,
sorry to say, but that's just the truth.
Yeah, sorry to all the Lisbon fans. Who do you think should be the Earthbowl MVP so far?
We have to go with New Jerusalem's.
Hello? Let's see. It seems we have lost Presley for a second. Hopefully he'll be able to return. Hello?
And I am back. Having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's okay. We've had that happen before, I think. We got 3 minutes and 36 seconds left. Stiller steps back, throws. It's caught for 12 yards. A nice first down. Let's see. So you were saying about the Earthbowl MVP?
I think it should go to New Jerusalem's quarterback. Very intelligent throws this game.
I'm Stiller.
And building a lead.
Still there?
Yeah. Still here. Hello?
Something's up with your mic again, I think.
Oh my god.
Hello, I can hear you.
Is it working good now?
Okay, it's working now. 24 yards! It's working good now. Mosley just got a first down.
Alright.
I'm thinking Mosley
But I
looks pretty
think,
good so far.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The MVP should go to New Jerusalem's quarterback for the absolute master play he's had this game.
Touchdown for Hopkins, the Johnson Hopkins, backup running back. So you're saying the New Jerusalem quarterback should get the MVP?
Yeah. I don't think it's really.
No one has voted. Sorry.
Is it really a debate? Who else would it be?
I think Mosley has a pretty good chance. He's been doing a lot for the stage with the running back.
True. He could be a shout.
I just realized that New Jerusalem's score right now is 69. Is it?
Yup, still here.
Alright, so I think since no one's voted on the vote so far, we'll just go with whatever the game says is the MVP, probably on offense, since the offense has been going off pretty well, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just go with whoever the game says the offensive MVP was, and we'll use that as our Earthbowl MVP this time.
Let's just thing out there.
What? The flag, though. That's going to push Lisbon back a few yards.
Yeah. And 39 yards. What a catch. Wow.
So even though Lisbon, I don't think has a chance of winning here, they are going to try to get as many points as they can. That's a touchdown.
Wow.
Davis.
I mean, maybe they're trying to make it so they don't get absolutely whooped, but I think they got whooped.
They are now only 39 points behind New Jerusalem. And the PAT is no good.
Ooh.
Manzini. That's not going to look good on his record.
It won't. Absolutely not. This is going to be a stain on Lisbon if they ever become a major contender for this.
This will be an example for all the different times Lisbon and other. This will be an example every other time they're brought up is if they didn't make it this Earthbowl. But it is possible this is just.
And this will enhance New Jerusalem's legacy.
So now that we're almost at the end of this season completely, who do you think is gonna be the best contender for next year?
Honestly, I like to give a shout to Malmo. I think they could do something next year.
I don't remember what happened to them this year, but they still do have one of the best rosters in the game.
I'm a big fan of Malmo, so I think they might be able to do something next year. I hope so, at least. Because they've won an Earthbowl, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they did. They won the 4th Earthbowl, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Against the Brown Bears, I think.
No, it was. Let's see. So the first Earthbowl was Craters, Sarajevo, and then the Craters won. Oh, and the game is over. No, I think it was the 4th Earthbowl because then they were playing against Sarajevo in that game.
Oh, yeah. I think they lost to the Brown Bears then.
Yes, so they've been to the Earthbowl twice. They lost the first time to the Brown Bears, but then came back the year after the next year of that Earthbowl, and then they, won that.
So, a 39-point demolition game.
Yeah.
And what a game we have here. Very high scoring.
Let's do one last check on the votes, and we actually did get a vote. Someone has voted Manuel Sosa as the MVP. And then we have the game is saying Nick Stacy and Franklin Mosley. And I'm going to take
Sosa? I don't know about that.
And then I'm going to take your consideration into vote and say that there is a vote for the quarterback for New Jerusalem. I think for me, I think I will make the deciding vote, and for that we're going to have to look into some of these stats. How about that?
Yeah.
Let's look at some stats. First of all, the quarterbacks, a big game for both quarterbacks despite the loss. Both the same amount of touchdowns. More yards for the losing quarterback, but less completions and attempts for the losing quarterback. So really, I think it was just they wouldn't let Lisbon's offense on the field was the main problem.
It was. And their rushing game was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the game.
Put that into consideration next year and maybe fix that.
Yeah. So let's see. So a better completion percentage for the Brown Bears quarterback. More yards, same amount of touchdowns, more attempts and completions, and yeah. So the quarterbacks are pretty even in my case. The rushing game is a clear
hell of a game near the end, but they should have tried that. They should have done that earlier, and maybe they would have won that.
You know, I'm starting to agree with the game here on Mosley because if you see his touchdowns, he got the same amount of touchdowns as the quarterback did, and he's the running back. Usually the skill players don't get as many touchdowns as the quarterback. I would say he did a pretty good job this game, but let's keep looking. I think the defense also did pretty good today. Look at all those. Let's see, there's
Jerusalem's defense was very good.
Yeah. Receiving touchdowns, Kennard and Highland, pretty even players. I think it's definitely between Stiller and Mosley are the two top contenders here.
Probably, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to ask the server to vote between just those two. Yes. I'm gonna ask the person who voted on the vote and see if they would and see which one they would pick between the two, and so that'll be the determining for the Super Bowl or for the Earthbowl MVP.
Who voted?
Cryptic. So I'm gonna see if he can pick one between the two. All right. So while we're waiting for that, let's see. Let's look at some more personal stats for players. Let's look at those two players specifically. 0 fumbles for Mosley, 29 yards was his longest run, 6.1 yards on average, 4 touchdowns, 152 yards, and 25 rushing attempts.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good. And then for passing, we should also count Stiller. That's the thing. He doesn't have any touchdowns, but he also had a pretty good run there as well. His longest run was 27 yards. He had 21 yards in total, 10.5 yards on average, 1 fumble, and 2 attempts. So his Stiller's rushing was not very well. He had 1 really good rush and 1 really bad rush. But then his passing is where it really shines. 156. What is that? What's RAT? I'm blanking on what that means. See, 156 RAT. Which,
oh yeah, when does the basketball season start?
the basketball season?
Mm-hmm.
That depends right now. It might be going right now, but we might start it soon. I don't know exactly. We're still working that one out.
All right.
32 completion, 36 attempts, 89 percentage, 490 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 15.3 yards on average, 34 on the longest play. Obviously, he's the. I think if I have to give it to anyone, I'm gonna have to give it to Sean. You know?
Yeah. That's what I think too.
Seeing as we don't have any more votes coming in, I think we're just gonna give it to Sean. Even though the game says mostly, I think Sean did the best performance here.
I agree.
He did a great job. He was the focal point of this game, I think. He definitely had a lot of help from his teammates, but Sean did a great job. But Mosley,
he put it all together.
But Mosley is a very close second, we should remember. Mosley wasn't. It was a very close metric. Actually, real quick, let's see if there's any receiving stats for Mosley. Even if Mosley had some good receivers, no touchdowns, 7 receptions, 85 yards. Not bad. I still think it's got to go to Sean Stiller. So congratulations, Sean Stiller. You are the Earthbowl MVP.
Wow, what a rise he's had. From sitting on the bench to MVP the Earthbowl.
This is a crazy game. Absolutely just fun to watch, no?
You know what that kind of reminds me of?
Yeah?
Kind of reminds me when in like 2017, the Eagles quarterback won the MVP when he was a bench player.
That's true.
Because their starting quarterback got injured.
I remember that game.
Oh my god, that was a great game. I love that game.
Yeah, so we may have the new Nick Foles. Hopefully the rest of his career goes better than how the rest of Nick Foles' career went.
Maybe.
Let's see if Sean Stiller can come back next year with just as much vigor and intensity as he did this game. So congratulations, Sean, for Earthbowl MVP. Congratulations, Brown Bears, for the win in the Earthbowl. You have anything to say, Presley?
And congrats to Lisbon for coming from last place to being second place in the entire world.
That's true. We should not forget Lisbon had a great journey on the way here despite their loss. They still ended up in second place, which is not bad compared to last year's last place.
Not bad. It's an extreme improvement.
Yeah.
And it's a wonder that they made it here.
Yeah. Let's see if they can continue this next year. Hopefully, maybe we'll see them again. Maybe we'll see some of these other teams.
Hopefully it wasn't just a fluke.
So real quick before we end, I'm just going to go over the playoff games that we had. So as we end the Earthbowl, on the WFC side, Arisdale beat New Jerusalem City 28-21, and Boise beat Tombstone 22-19 in the wild card round. Then in the divisional round, Dallas beat Arisdale 53-41, and New Jerusalem beat Boise 35-21. And then New Jerusalem beat Dallas 34-28 to get to this game. And then on the PFC side, we have Lyon beating St. Catherine 25-10. Madrid beating Atlanta 61-3 in the wild card round. Then Sarajevo beating Madrid 68-54 in the divisional round. Lisbon beating Lyon 47-13 in the also divisional round. And then Lisbon beat Sarajevo 66-59 to get here to the Earthbowl. And now 69-30. New Jerusalem claims the victory as four-time world champs of football.
Wow.
What a journey. What a game. What a journey. What an absolutely great time. What a great halftime show. This has been an amazing season. We can't wait to see you next year. Later this summer, the Olympics are going to happen, the Summer Olympics in FWD, so stay tuned for that. And as well as the basketball season, we might even have a few games live streamed there. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Other than that, thanks for watching. Presley, do you have anything else you'd want to say?
Nope. See y'all later.
Let's bring this back into the studio. End game. Let's put up the waiting screen real quick. Let's get back to the studio real quick, and we'll finish off this stream. How about that?
All right, cool.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. It is there. Exit. Yes. All right. So now we are back live in the studio. So let's see. Is there anything else we want to do before we end this stream?
Oh no.
Let's see. Can we play one more DJ John song before we go?
I kind of need to get going.
Okay. Well, see you later. Thanks for coming on.
See you, man. Great season. Can't wait for the basketball season.
Can't wait either. All right, let's.
If you want me to commentate for that, I will.
All right, I'm going to end the stream right now. See all the viewers later. Bye.
Peace out.